One might wonder why anyone in their right mind would willingly give up cheese grillers, omelets, or ice cream and commit to a vegan lifestyle. I mean, only a small percentage of the world is vegan, and it seems like a culturally strange, restrictive, and unbalanced thing to do. I never thought I would end up a vegan, but here I am. I cannot tell you why I went vegan, as it wasn't really a conscious decision on the spot. It was more like a progression of one thing leading to another. But what I can tell you is how I became a vegan. I grew up in a pretty average home in Richards Bay. We consumed animal products, like most other families. Our couch was made of leather, our shampoo was tested on animals, and we had a traditional braai every weekend. I had no intentions of changing my lifestyle, and I wasn't looking for a different kind of life. And as a Christian, I understood that God gave animals to us for our pleasure, and it is not a sin to eat meat or use animals in some way. Little did I know how much things would change in the years to come. I was on the hunt for solutions to stubborn health issues. Although not my own, it was affecting my life in a big way, and I was desperate for solutions. The doctors didn't have any answers, but I was determined to find one. I have always been interested in healthy eating, so my first plan of action was to search for an answer in the food world. What we put into our mouths ultimately has the biggest effect by far on our bodies and our health. I was blown away by the amounts of information on the internet, especially when it comes to diets, nutrition, and health. So many different viewpoints in the world, many of them contrasting each other. But it wasn't long before I stumbled upon the terms whole foods plant-based and vegan. At first, it was just a dietary term like Banting, keto, or gluten-free. I learned about how animal foods are high in calories and saturated fat, causes acidity and inflammation in our bodies, and how it is linked to various killers like obesity, heart disease, cholesterol, diabetes, and various cancers. On the other hand, I learned how a diet rich in plant foods alkalizes the body, fights inflammation, is low in calories, cholesterol, and saturated fats, high in fiber, water, and antioxidants, and how it prevents, slows down, and even reverses most diseases. I was amazed and completely fascinated with this new information. Even though this journey started out as looking for a diet that would heal other people of their diseases, I was so excited about what I had found that I was keen to try it out for myself. Saying that though, I didn't become 100% vegan overnight. It was a big ship turning slowly. Although I never considered myself an unhealthy person, I did actually experience a boost in health when I switched to a plant-based diet. I shed 12 kilograms in unwanted body fat within 3 months, improved my running times and distances, and healed myself of my struggles with irritable bowel syndrome, constant bouts of food-related diarrhea, and severe acid reflux. Since cutting out all animal products from my diet almost 2 years ago, I have also not had the flu once. And with that, I'm not saying I'm now completely immune to all infections and health issues, but it does seem to boost my immunity a lot. At this point, I would say that I was committed to a plant-based diet. But as Google goes, one topic search linked with another, and I was exposed to information in a variety of fields related to veganism, such as animal cruelty in the animal agriculture industry, during live transportation, and in slaughterhouses, the use of antibiotics and hormones in animal agriculture, pesticides, and chemical fertilizers used in the mass production of monocrops, the butchering of elephants and orangutans in palm oil plantations, the cruelty inherent in labs where they test beauty products and medicine on animals, the abuse and pollution that takes place in the leather industry, how honey farms are hurting bees, how animal agriculture is responsible for massive greenhouse gas emissions, water shortages, global warming, ocean dead zones, deforestation and species extinction, how single-use plastic is killing sea life and suffocating our planet, and how fast fashion is creating wastelands and toxic air. I was disturbed, to say the least. The word vegan suddenly became more than just a dietary term to me. It became a moral and ethical term. It became about compassion and kindness, a religious conviction, and my way of worshipping God and taking care of His creation and His creatures, fulfilling the commandment we were given in Genesis. For myself, I knew the path that I was to follow, and it was one where I would try to cause the least amount of harm to the animals, the planet, and my own body. So, this is my story. I might not have an answer as to why I decided to become vegan, but I definitely know why I'm still a vegan. I'm constantly learning more about veganism and ways of treading lighter on this planet. I don't think anyone can ever reach a point of perfection, and we will always make mistakes, whether knowingly or unknowingly. But the point is just to keep on learning and keep on trying our best.